In February, I went to a local oldtimer show called Flanders Collection Car to look at old cars, obviously, but also to see what diecast I can find. There wasn't that much interesting this year, but luckily William of Art Toys was there, and he brought some of these RW models that he had ordered. Well, actually, he imports these, and he had ordered them for a customer of his that eventually bailed out. So he was selling them at this event, and luckily I was able to scoop them up. I made a little list just to see what exists of RW models and what I am missing. So as you can see, I'm missing a few, and there's also a few gaps here that I don't know if I did not find what is meant to be there or if they just didn't use those numbers. So we got the RW article number, then we got the Real article number. That's actually in an Italian company that imports them into Europe. It's some official production code, whatever that is, or number. Then car make, model, color, and then deco, because some are the same color but with different deco and what I paid for them. So three gaps here in between, and then here underneath are the newer models that they start with a 9 after RW, and before it was an 8, Maserati GT2, and then the Land Rover Defender. So all supercars and hypercars, and then now they seem to be starting to have some different stuff like the off-roaders. So curious to see what they will be doing in the future. Yeah, good value for money these are. And William sells them for a really decent price and even got a little discount. So let's start with the first one. So RW8164. So the model stays the same. The number stays the same for the same model. And then a different model gets a different number, but with different colors with the same number, if that makes any sense. So we got official product sticker there. So we get the original RW packaging and then a sticker of the Italian company that imports them into Europe. Another sticker here with the description of the model, Aston Martin Valkyrie in 1/64 scale. And then you get a picture of all the colors that are available of the model. So that's the one we're going to open up now. And I already opened up that one in the past. So just a simple blister that opens the Matchbox way. Funny enough, the cars are in there in the wrong direction, as usually if you flip the packaging, you should be able to read the base. But in this case, you have to flip the car to get the car out and flip it to be able to read it. So some information there, nothing really interesting. Just says that it's licensed and the Chinese manufacturer and the actual model name screwed together. So plastic base, metal body in this fluorescent green. Actually, well, to me it's fluorescent green. These tires are rubber, but interestingly, you cannot pull them off the rim. They are kind of one piece with the rim, which is really interesting. They have tread on them. So you get the, I'll tilt you guys down. It'll be a little bit easier to look at the cars. Got the cameras on the side. So what seems to be a metal flat black part here on top. Very tiny lensed headlights. That's very nice to see on a very cheap item like this. And cheap, I mean not cheaply made, but low cost. These huge air flow things. I don't know if it actually flows through there. That is kind of hard to tell. I don't see any light coming through, but it does look very realistic. Unfortunately, no tampo on the rear, no paint there. And then this section in between here seems plastic, this little spoiler. But yeah, rolls very smooth. So here's the other color that I opened up previously on a different video, on a Namak video actually, because I bought this at Namak for €5. And looking back at that video, I noticed a sticker from William underneath the €5 sticker with the original price that William asked for them. So yeah, came from the same guy. Obviously, because, you know, he's the only one importing them. Then we get to RW82 64, the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Again, we get the official product sticker. So this one is the second release actually. The first release is this gray one with the yellow stripes. Here we get the metallic dark green one with the, sorry about that, with the yellow stripes. This one has the information between the rear wheels. So V12 Vantage. Nice rims. We even got some discs and calipers behind the rims. Unfortunately, they turn with the wheels, but hey, that's more than we get from other brands, and definitely at this price point, that is astonishing. Where the mirrors are part of the casting, but again, lens headlights, the Aston Martin logo, nice looking interior. Even got the screen on top of the dashboard there, proper steering wheel, you know, all good stuff. Plastic wing. Got some paint for the taillights and the license plate also, so that's more than we will see on some other models. And again, very nice roller. Same color, but with a carbon top. So you can see here the number stays the same, just the color changes. So normal price was $285 and got a little discount, $256, because William is such a cool guy. You can see that now we got this one. So basically the same wheels and stuff, but on top it just looks different. I didn't notice that at first. It's William's wife who pointed that out to me, that if I wanted to get all of them, I needed to get these two variations. So very glad she pointed that out to me. And then we got the blue version of the carbon roof. So 2 decos and 2 colors. Well, 3 colors actually. But the tampos are all the same on these. Very nice. Next up, we got the Bugatti Divo. So RW8364 comes in this gray and blue. So it's kind of a chrome, almost silver, but a little bit darkish. It's got painted headlights, blue stripe that goes across with some flat black. Nice rims again. They kind of look like the ones on the Aston Martin. Oh yeah, these are the same ones. So these are not authentic rims. Well, for this price point, I don't think you can really expect that. Oh yeah, they're the same on the Valkyrie. I didn't even notice that. Gee whiz. Okay, but that's okay, because this is Hot Wheels mainline money over here in Europe that we're talking here. So a lot of bang for your buck. Taillights, Divo name on the license plate. Even a little bit a hint of an engine detail through these openings here. And again, good looking interior. Sweet. The recolor, I got that Namak again for €5 from that other guy. And it's kind of a Spectra Frost. Doesn't look like that on the camera, but that's kind of what it looks like. Yeah, these tend to have some packaging rub. I noticed that on the blister. Oh well, again, these are not expensive, so I'm not going to complain. The Bugatti Mistral comes in flat black and yellow. Don't have the flat black one, unfortunately. So this is number RW8564. A nice flat yellow. This one, the base is correct. So it's pointing to the left in the packaging. And if you flip it, you can read the base. That's interesting. Because, yeah, on the Bugatti, it's between the rear wheels. On the Divo, I mean. So we got lensed headlights, unlike the Divo. The Mistral gets the lensed headlights. A little tempo for the Bugatti logo. A little bit of packaging rub on the mirror, so kind of rubbed off some of the yellow. But as I've said many times before, yellow cars are very prone to have paint chips. Those of you who have been watching my videos for a long time will remember that. Torre Bugatti logo. We got Mistral on the license plate in a nice fluorescent green, it seems. Nice taillight tempo. Again, a little bit of a hint of an engine detail there. It's nice. And again, a good looking interior for this price point again. Sweet. Awesome. And a nice roller. For this kind of money, you could give these to kids and they would enjoy them very much because they're very nice and they roll very well. Then the last ones I have here to show you, RW8864, the McLaren 750S, comes in, what is it? What's it called? Gloss red and gloss light green. So it's 750S Spider. So I guess it's got these detachable roof pieces that makes it into a Spider. So same wheels again, lens headlights, a huge McLaren logo. Again, we got some packaging rub on the mirror. Unfortunately, no taillight tempo, so the taillights should be just underneath the spoiler. On the top part of this black piece here, there's a thin LED strip on both sides for the taillights. But they did do the 750S. So I'm guessing the tempo machine cannot reach there because the spoiler is in the way. And that's probably why they don't print it. They did print some black on the back here, back section there. The roof is metal. Just this glass section here is plastic with that little vent thing. That's plastic too. Interior, again, seems to be very nice, very detailed. Kind of hard to show you through that small opening. And then we have the, oh yeah, and it's, again, rolls very nice. And we have the recolor. And gloss light green. So same details. Or lack of details. Yeah, very pleased to have them, and I definitely will buy more if I find them in the future. Then the second event I went to was in early March, was a collector fair where, sorry, didn't mean to keep you guys in the dark. Also in that same building, that same event hall. Just going to have a little slurp. And I found a little bit more variety there. Because, you know, it's not illogical because it's a collector fair, but, you know, there's a lot of other stuff like cameras and LPs and all kinds of stuff. Because, you know, people collect all kind of stuff. But I did find a few really good things that were interesting to buy and reasonably priced. Let's see what we start with. Well, I already grabbed this one, so let's start with this one. So here's the Peugeot 505 STI. So this particular seller, this is the only car I got from him. He was asking €5 for it. So this is a Siku made in West Germany. 1043 is the model number. He was asking €5 for it, and I looked at it and I noticed some paint chips, and I thought, well, I'm not going to pay €5 for a paint chips one. If I find it later on in perfect condition and it's €10, I'm going to want to buy it again, or even if it's cheaper, even more so, because I would want to have a perfect version of it, because I have this in my childhood collection, but it's play-worn. So, you know, if you encounter some stuff from your childhood, you kind of tend to want to buy it in perfect condition. So I didn't buy it, and I started walking towards the exits, and I was thinking, you know, when on earth are you going to encounter that again? You've been collecting since 2017, so that's 9 years now, and you have never encountered it. And now you're encountering it, and you're leaving it behind. So I went back, I offered him €4, and he accepted. So brought it home with me. It's got the opening doors, red interior, black dashboard and steering wheel. These doors work very well. Great heavy model, this Peugeot 505 STI. Metal base, metal body. Got those classic Siku wheels, even got the headlights part of the base. So you'd think that would make it all clip together, and they did not have to put an extra rivet in, but they did, because that's how thorough the Germans are. Yeah. But I guess, you know, without the rivet, the top part, the actual body would not stay on. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the plastic would be held together, but not the, not the body. Okay. So I was talking rubbish there. And then the taillights are part of the interior. So, yeah, really cool, nice. Glad to have one that is in such great condition. Car from my youth. Then the next seller I got 3 items from. He had a bunch of Siku in these trays. He was asking €10. He cut me a deal because I bought several. And, you know, he told me, you know, you're getting a good deal at these, right? And I said, yeah, you're right. I only bought the ones that had extra features. He had some kind of regular ones. I didn't really want to spend the 10 euro on those. But these that have the either antennas or lights on top, or a siren, or an extra light or beam, I thought these were definitely worth the money, because these will be the hardest ones to come by, I think, and you get more stuff, so they're more value for money. So what is this? This is also a Siku, the VW181, or the VW Thing, as our American friends call it, also made in West Germany. It's got different numbers on the base. Yeah, the roof comes off, as you can see. Let's see if on my notes here. So this is actually the 1335. So that number is even not on the base, but different versions got different numbers. So this is the Feuerwehr Einsatzleitwagen. So basically the fireman's command car. And this is in 155 to 157 scale, somewhere about that. And this was available in the 70s. So I've got two different years. I got 77 to 82 and I got 73 to 80. So I'm not sure what is correct. Might be variations on it, or might be the original model without all the addenda. That was from 73, and then in 77 we got this special one with all the extra features, who knows. So yeah, proper steering wheel that is, well, attached to the dashboard, unfortunately. So the metallic Siku did that already back in the day. Older wheels than the ones on the Peugeot. Headlights that are part of the base again. VW logo is molded into the casting. So no doors on this thing. A nice antennas, got trailer hitch, and then the roof piece that comes off, and you got proper convertible. I like the handle on the dashboard, and this thing also folds flat. So there you go. You go to the beach and patrol over there. Sweet. And then I found two that are in a roadside assistance livery in that tray. So those definitely had to come home with me, because that's a separate collection I have of roadside assistance vehicles. Volkswagen 1300, or Beetle 1022, made in West Germany. So again, 1022 is probably not the actual number of this release. No, it is 1324. And this is in the ADAC Straßenwacht livery. So this is basically a car club patrol car. No, that's the other one, I guess. Yeah, my notes are a little bit mixed up here. So yeah, 1 to 60 scale. Yeah, because ADAC was a German car club, and this patrol car. Yeah, it's kind of a strange translation, I guess, but that's what it translates to, I guess. So 1 to 60, available from 1975 till 1984. Yeah. So we got the little antenna that's still on there, kind of swivels, opening doors, red interior, big steering wheel. This one actually has a steering column. Again, headlights part of the base. Got the sticker on there with the logo of the ADAC. We got the ADAC also on top here, and then a cherry in between, and the telephone number for Germany. Got the same wheels as the Peugeot. No tempo in the back. It does have the Volkswagen 1300 embossed in the casting, and it's got amber lights. And yeah, rolls okay. And then the third one and last one from this seller is the VW Porsche 914-6, so the 6-cylinder engine. So this is a V, so an older model, V312, made in Germany. So it didn't say West Germany there, it said Germany. So this is the ADAC Rennpolizei livery. It is unfortunately missing the red flag that was on top. So this is basically a pace car. And this was available in 1975 only, 1:60 scale. Yeah, that's about all I can tell you about it. So it got the antenna again that swivels. This one's got the fluorescent green window like all or most of the V cars had. Black interior on this. Old style wheels. Got 914 and then the VW logo and a Porsche embossed in the back. So yeah, cool pace car. Nice roller. And then the last stuff I got from the same seller. It's a guy I bought from before. And last year I got some old Siku from him too. A Mercedes SL and a Datsun, if I remember correctly. And I found another old Siku in these matchbox trays that he has. So this is a Mercedes-Benz 250 SE, again a V number by Siku, made in Germany. This seems to be repainted, but I don't mind that. I paid €2 for this, so yeah, definitely not going to be leaving that behind, because this is really old. This is, let's see, from 1968 and was available till no, 1966 and was available till 1968. The actual car is the W108, which was available from 65 till 68. This is also in 1:60 scale. So I'm assuming the wheels are original on it. It's mostly original except for the this headlight. This looks like the original headlight because it's got the correct shape with the flat bottom and then the round top, where this is more of an oval shape and different color. So this was added by the restorer, it seems. I don't mind, you know, it's good enough. And it's got that same, oh yeah, these seats also tilt forward. Why? I don't know, because it's completely useless. Let's see, I'm going to grab something so I can show you that. Because it's a sedan. Why would you have that? So I'm guessing they just used the same seats as they used in like the Mercedes SL probably, or some other coupes. But it's totally useless. I mean, it's nice to have a moving feature, but this is just, it's kind of silly. I had a Volvo 850 that did that. The seat of the front driver's seat folded completely flat to transport very long items. But that's not what this one does. This one kind of stops halfway. Anyway, I thought that was funny. Also, the doors go a little bit inward, like that Porsche I showed from the in the Namag video. Taillights, part of the red interior. Yeah, and this does not roll very well. So yeah, these old style wheels, just like with Matchbox, don't roll very well. But still, I'm very pleased to have it. And that same seller also had these. So let's put this one flat because that one tends to fall over. And grab this one. So I'm going to lift you guys up. Edocar gift set, €7.50. Got a little discount, $6.25. That's first time ever I see these. So you betcha I wanted to grab them. This is the oldest one. This has a 1990 copyright. And that was the original price in Dutch guilder. I don't know if these are the original vehicles that are supposed to be in there, but you got a lower slot and you got a higher slot, so a van and a sports car seems to work for me. And then there's a semi articulated tractor trailer combination in there too. So let's take a look. Either way, whether they are the correct ones in here or not, I do not have any of these, so I'm happy with them either way. Okay, touch you guys down a little bit. Edocar 1988 copyright BMW M1, so a MC toy or Meso casting from back in the day with suspension. A nicely detailed casting with the OK tempo. It's got the BMW on the wing and then M1 in the front there. Back then, MC toy cars, and now Mesto had interiors. Got the louvers on the back, part of the interior, I think. And that's the same for the taillight section. Yeah. I was going to do a little bouncy bounce with them. Yeah, that is great suspension. And then we got the van, which is really nicely wedged in there. So that makes me think it might not be what was in there originally, but still, I'm okay with it. Mercedes van 307D, also 1988 copyright. So at least they have the same copyright. Just a plain yellow van, and I love it. Got a black plastic insert for the grille and headlights and indicators. Interior with even a proper steering wheel. That's insane. A few paint chips, because, you know, yellow. And then a little bit of suspension, not that much in the back, but mostly in the front. And then we got the lorry. Edocar, it says this might be golden wheel. I'm not sure. I'm just taking a guess here. So let's see if we can, yeah, detach that. So this black is all plastic, and then the red is metal except for this wind deflector, and then the chrome smokestack is plastic too, and it's got the chrome grille. I'm not sure what kind of make of truck this is. It's clearly an American one. Is it a Mack? Possibly. It's got an interior, but it's nothing to write home about. Got some silver for the horns on top and the extra lights. It's okay. Nice chrome wheels. and rolls nice. The back wheels don't actually roll with it because the plastic is a little bit warped, so you have to kind of push it down. I don't know if it will roll with this on it because this is very light, because this does not have any metal in it. It's got the landing gear though. That's nice. That actually pops out like that. Sweet. And we got some doors in the back. Yeah, cool. Not bad at all. Definitely not for the money. Oh boy. Oh yeah, it works. Oh yeah, and then some plastic comes off. It's just some flashing, luckily. But do the wheels roll with the container on there? Well, a little bit. So it does put some weight on it, but well, no, they stopped rolling again. So not enough. You have to kind of push it down, and then all the wheels roll. But rolls well, all in all. And then the second one. So this one I knew I already have, the Mustang Mark III. Also, the cars are pointing in a different direction. I thought that was also cars and the truck pointing in the other direction. So I thought that was interesting too. So this looks too modern to be in here. This one, I was in doubt whether I had it or not. Turns out I don't. Yeah, and cool looking truck again. Same price, different year. So this has a copyright of 1991. So next year release. So let's get the least interesting one out of the way. Reverse base. Tilt you guys down again. Mustang Mark III, Edocar, 1995 copyright. So there you go. Not very likely that a box that has a 1991 copyright on it would have a 1995 copyright car in it, right? It's got a proper steering wheel. Other than that, interior is pretty bland. The model is one big blur, basically. So yeah, at least it has suspension. I don't know why I got it before, because it's fugly, but anyway, now I got it again. And then we got another 88 copyright car from Edocar, Mercedes-Benz 500 SEC. With some glue on there. So apparently something gets glued here. It's got a little bit of a dent in the boot lid, or the trunk lid, because of the press fit. Something went wrong there. Okay, no suspension left on this one. This is the other one I already had, and I thought that it was the same one, but as you can see, this one's gold and this one's green. This one still has a little bit more suspension, and as you might have noticed, the hood or bonnet opens up a little bit, and there's an all metal engine underneath there with some detail. So that's cool. Bumpers and this cladding on the side is part of the base. It's got a very sharp bumper in the back that doesn't look very realistic. Little spoiler that is molded into the casting. And okay, proper steering wheel and okay looking interior. I'm very pleased to have this. I think this is a really nice casting. Edocar again on there. So again, possibly golden wheel casting. Same one, same details, except that it's got these this kind of American style striping on there. That's actually very cool. The wheels, at least in the front, are different. In the back, not so much compared to the other one. The other one has this. Oh no, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, sorry. And then an all plastic trailer again. No smoking, gasoline, and landing gear that, ooh, don't really want to break it, but I do want to show you, there you go, that it works. And now trying to fold it back without breaking it. Yeah, okay, and then never touch it again. There you go. All fits. Thanks for watching.